All right, guys, welcome back to Mesopotamia. I can't even do the high note now. I'm still sick, and I've got some kind of persistent cough here going on, which is great during the holidays. Love it. Would recommend 5 out of 7. Uh, anyway, so you can see a lot has happened here, and I'm sorry that I haven't checked in, but part of that's been because I've been just doing a lot like in bed in my mobile because I've been sick, and also trying to do family stuff. Uh, you know, going out, keeping my mask on, trying to get anybody else sick, whatnot. But anyway, so let me just kind of describe what happened here. I did wait until I had 10 artillery here, but what I did notice was that the corps here was at war. Let me just show you, because this is the remnants here of the garrison, was at war with one of the other players, uh, uh, Belgium. So Belgium had attacked in a really ineffective way and was sort of being attacked back. And I knew that was going to draw forces away from the central oil field. What I didn't know is how effective that would be. So here's the Najaf garrison, has a red and black flag. I got the weird, like, it's like a weird taffy candy kind of colors here for Bulgaria. Let's go ahead and go to the newspaper and see if we can find the taffy versus, there we go. And just see what these, yeah, here we go. This is us right here. And you can see the results here have been pretty staggering. I was able to attack in with only 52,000 loss, about equal to what I attacked in with. What I attacked in against. And so that is staggering. I usually am used to taking huge casualties attacking in because I'm attacking into forts that have cannon. And for whatever reason, those artillery were out of place. I don't know. But I took the suburbs northwest here quite easily. Then I attacked simultaneously here and took them both. I did attack up here because I saw a slight force, not a big force up here, but enough to maybe punch in. And I do not like to share garrisons. I just don't. If I can avoid it, I don't like to attack in and take the brunt of the damage and then have somebody else come in and take it away from me. Meanwhile, I was attacking up from the south here along the corridor of captured territories. So again, when who was it down here? Belgium. When Belgium attacked up, the corps attacked back down. And so there were a couple territories that I could attack back up through, which I did. And now I successfully have the entire corps. So just to get you up to date here, I am, as of date, the only player to have captured an oil field. This one is not. This one is not. None of the interior 3 are. And of course, the other one over here is not. So this is good news for me because already I'm starting to industrialize. Let me just walk you around the park here. This one already had a level 1 factory building, so I'm building a level 2 factory and a cannon. This one, I'm building a level 1 factory, and I just don't have enough materials. I was going to say I could build an armored car, but I'm not going to try. In the center here, I already had a level 1, building up a level 2, and a cannon. Anywhere I was able to salvage a factory and keep it going. Here I do need to build a factory, but I need to go ahead and do some horse trading to get the materials for that. But I will do that after this cast. Same thing down here. Need to build a factory down here as well. So actively industrializing these territories as quickly as I can, because that's going to give me the power that I need. I'm going to leave behind a skeleton crew here and send a powerful army west to try to take over this corps over here, keeping in mind that these 5 are going to just keep on producing stuff. So I just need to leave behind enough to hold it, because it's going to continue to produce stuff to defend. I'm also going to need to continue producing back here in my home territories. Let me show you what that looks like back here. Full production, building airfields now. Full production, level 4 factory and railway is full production with aerodrome coming. Same thing in my other double here, aerodrome coming. I'm also now building a path, trying to build a smart path where even fighters can skip. Remember, fighters don't have the long range of the bombers, so you want to make sure they can jump shorter distances. So from here to here, building another aerodrome, from here to here. I don't know the exact distances, unfortunately. That's one thing I wish we had in this game, was some sort of tape measure where we could go from one point to another point along roads and know how many kilometers they are, or really as the crow flies is even better. But I believe that should be enough for fighters. And then this should be enough to get me to the rim here, where eventually I will have aerodromes in all 5 of these, and I'll be cronking out the air material, ladies and gentlemen. As of now, I'm just going to industrialize the core. And one last thing I'm doing back here, just to keep you updated, is I'm building defensive fortifications in every single one of these territories. This is what you do, and not in the ones that are building aerodromes, obviously, but every other territory I'm building fortifications. Also up into here, fortification building. This one's fortification building. This one's building an airfield. This one should be building a fortification, but I ran out of steel. So the reason for this is eventually and soon I'm going to move my capital to the core here. And you do that so that everything will recoup quicker in terms of your morale. So when you do that, you reduce morale from these territories back at home because they're now suddenly far away. That's why every fort gives you +5 morale. So eventually you want to have 5th level forts in all of your home territories so that they remain 100% morale, 100% efficiency, churning out those units and production materials. So it's looking great right now. I'm the only player on the map, despite, see, all this expansion, all this crap that they've done, that's great. But I now have an entire core. That's my strategy. Race to the core. You can see I built my railway, always have a railway directly to the core. From my 3 production zones back here, I have a steel railway that goes directly all the way to the heart. And I'll have to go ahead and build that out further into the heart as I go. But again, I want to get those factories up and running and producing materials. I'm going to go ahead and build up to level 4 factories first because I want to build more units faster. Once I've got those level 4s, I will build the railways and the aerodromes. Once I get aerodromes up, I will already have a ton of tanks and a ton of artillery on the field, right? So we're talking in the future now. But once I get those aerodromes built here, I'm going to go full air. So I'll have 8 factories, 5 here and 3 back home, just building only air. Meanwhile, a massive land army of tanks, infantry, and artillery will be moving towards this secondary local oil field. So it's exciting stuff. I'm going to have to attack into a PC here, which I don't love. It is an AI PC, I believe. Austria-Hungary? No, it's an active player. Not loving that. I'm not super happy about that, but I'm going to have to attack through there to get to this oil field. So that's part of what's going to have to happen. All right. Thanks for checking in, guys. As always, it's fun. I'll see y'all next time. Adios, amigos.